Hey everybody, and welcome to the Drowning Pools podcast. To me, oh my god, I do it again.
At least you know what the closing edit audio is going to be like.
I always say to me for whatever reason. I've done that, 4 weeks in a row? Screw it, we're not even going to do another. We're not even going to do another take. Alright. I have Deshaun and Derek are with me today. And I say to me instead of with me. I don't know why. And
to me, minions, we have a podcast to record.
Yeah, right? We have a podcast. Alright, anyways, it's episode 15. We're having a good time.
Is it? I think it's 16, isn't it?
Isn't it 6?
No,
it's 15. Last episode was 14.
Hold the fuck up. I'm going to look this up.
It's right here. Look. Just go to our content
Watch us just
promotion.
get blown the fuck out.
And it says... Wait. No, it is 16, isn't it?
No!
It is 16.
Damn it.
15 was
Slick Tactics.
15 was Slick
That's
Tactics.
right.
Yeah, it is 16. We're up there now.
All right.
Man,
All right, you got me there.
you got me there. I was looking at this episode called Duel of Fates.
Yeah, the Star Wars cast.
That was the Star Wars cast. Yeah.
Why did that even become a Star Wars cast? What?
We just started talking about. Oh man, I don't even remember. Oh well, fuck it doesn't matter.
We were talking about the game that got announced or whatever,
Yeah.
and then we just got into a big deep dive, I think, about Star Wars for some reason.
Not today. Today's not a Star Wars cast. If anything, today's gonna be a Final Fantasy VII cast.
Maybe.
Yo, I fucking love that game. Like,
Yeah, I do too, but
I'm excited, but also terrified because I
don't know.
I hate that game style. I hate it. I hate mashing X to fight.
Yeah.
But I love mashing X to attack. Because
I think I could look past that if the story is just the same, but odds are it's not going to be.
You know what? I'd be okay if I want the story to be exactly the same with just extra not story content. So you know, like all the mini games and stuff that the ridiculous shit that.
Oh yeah.
I just want more,
just want better versions of those.
Yeah, just want more.
Yeah, but I mean that would just be like that would just be the same game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just with better versions of that stuff.
That's all I want.
That. I don't think that's what they're gonna do.
No, I don't either. But that's all I want is the same game with better graphics, and if anything, give me like what's it called Monster Hunter of running through the world. You know?
That would be cool, but it's also a big ass world.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know it'd be ridiculous.
You'd have to be doing a lot of shit in between.
Yeah. Like,
and it would just become a fetch quest at that point because you know they can't help themselves.
Yeah. But like, you know how cool that would be to be able to like fly the ship in like real world size.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
they'll probably have a little bit of something like that, like the
I'm sure
the boat stuff in Final Fantasy 15.
I'm sure they're gonna have like small gameplay sections for stuff like that, where you actually have like a flight simulator with the airship, or a driving simulator where you like drift around corners and shit in the car.
Maybe they'll throw in like a segment for like battling weapons with the ship or something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yo, I would just love seeing fights in the ship. You know, like on the top of the ship fighting things from attacking the ship.
They're pretty cool.
There's a lot of small little things they could do, but man.
Yeah, but they're probably just gonna make it like because it's in episodes or whatever.
Yeah. Yo,
so it's like
I want to see what they do with the forest in the mining village.
I want to see what they do with the dolphin shit.
Yo, are you still gonna have to give that chick CPR? Oh, it's gonna be so fucked up.
Oh.
No, there's
gonna be
great.
Gonna be I want to see there's so much weird stuff in that game that I think like they're gonna cut out, and it's gonna take out a lot of the fun of Final Fantasy VII. Just like that goofy weird stuff that has nothing to do with the main plot. It just kind of happens.
Oh man, yo! In the first episode, Bear just runs into his bar and starts shooting the place up.
You're right.
I wonder if you're gonna keep that shit.
He's just mad. Oh, Bear, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, there's so much goofy shit in that game.
That's why Tifa runs that joint.
Yeah.
He's always fucking shooting it up.
Oh, that's some funny shit, man.
I forgot how much Barrett swore in the game. They're gonna have to censor a lot of that.
Yeah, I guess he's like the big, strong Mr. T black dude who,
shoot shit up, bro.
Yeah. Shoot first, ask questions later.
But yeah, no, I think they're gonna do a good job with it. I would, you know, what would make me laugh if they made Vincent into V from Devil May Cry.
Oh, that would suck.
Like, no, he still plays like Vincent, but like he just quotes stuff like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I would hate that.
You hate that? I think. It'd be
funny. That would be annoying. It's funny when V does it because Devil May Cry is like stupid and over the top.
Yeah,
but
I guess you're right. You're right.
Final Fantasy VII at least tries to have a little nuance. So
just
having
like,
a character that's just blatantly like that.
Give him a costume that changes his lines and shit. Like they could do that.
That'd be funny. It's like I wouldn't mind like a goofy thing, but I don't know about if I could.
I got you.
Yeah, make it an option.
Change like that. We're already about to get Cloud like that, so I don't even know why. You know.
Yo, this this Cloud may be good or maybe absolute trash.
Well, it's because the new ideal of Cloud is the sad little emo boy that everybody was gawking at in fucking Kingdom Hearts.
See, but I feel like that was based off of the end of the of Final Fantasy VII. Like,
yeah, but then it continued into Advent Children, and literally every piece of media after that, he was he's like that.
As long as like it's at the end of the show.
Not Crisis Core though.
I never played Crisis Core.
He's like happy-go-lucky until he gets beat the fuck up and shot.
Isn't that one not by Tetsuya Nomura anyway?
I don't know, but it is a direct prequel to Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what? As long as they don't make him dreary and depressed until after he goes, by the way, guys, I'm not this dude.
Nah, he's gonna be like that the whole
because
fucking game.
That's when he starts becoming sad and like showing his true colors. After that part, but before that part, he better be the happy-go-lucky motherfucker that we all know.
Oh. I don't trust him. I just don't trust him. I don't know what it is about this new Square Enix. I don't know what it is, but
they are making
I don't trust them to know what the fuck they're doing.
Bad decisions.
Yeah.
Like they're still keeping up, but like they're clearly falling behind at this point.
Yeah. Because they're trying to. I don't know something about it. They think that just the name, you know.
But, see, like.
Just the name brands will just push everything forward, and it'll all be great.
At one point, it was the name. The next point, it was the graphics, and now it's not like even that's not enough.
Yeah, now it's our games take 15 years to make.
Because 13 looked great for the time. Looked fantastic for the time, and then it also and then at some point through 15, you're like, or 13, you're like, is there anything else? You're
just bored after a while. You're just kind of like
you have to make something of the game in order to have fun.
Yeah, it's like it looks good, I guess, but you didn't really try with the writing or the character. Or the gameplay gets shallow after a while. It's like
then you try to continue it because the head of Square Enix are Squaresoft. Wait, Enix or Soft? It's Enix, right?
Oh, it's Square Enix. Yeah, it used to be Squaresoft. Yeah.
It was like the head of Square Enix was like, man, I really like Lightning. I want more games from there. And then that was
he just jerks off the Lightning all day.
Decision. Although people
people loved Lightning.
People really did like the sequels though to that game. I don't know why though.
I have all 3 of those games. I still need to go through them.
Yeah.
I downloaded them so that way if I was ever bored, I could just run around mashing X. But I legit just haven't. Like every time I want to boot, I have nothing to do. I just go on YouTube and watch Dododoya.
What is Dododoya? I need to know this. It's an interesting name.
He's a fighters, DB fighters channel, but he's just like the happiest motherfucker I've ever seen playing video games.
Happier than me? Oh, playing video games, never mind.
Yeah. Even when he's raging, he sounds like he has a big ass like grin. So.
Oh man.
He makes me just so happy.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah. It's great.
I love raging, but man, it's I never rage quit though.
Yeah, oh my god. Okay, I was playing fighters this morning. I made somebody RQ. It was the best feeling ever.
It is always the greatest when you get someone like because like you're mixing them up, and then the game just crashes after one more mix up and you're like, yep, I know what I did to you.
Well, because he was at like so I was playing on PC.
Mm-hmm.
And because, I haven't played the PC port since release, back when I didn't understand how to play fighters at all.
Oh, so you are like still in the low ranks right now.
I was legitimately like Cyberman or something. Like I had like 50,000 battle points or less compared to like my Super Saiyan 3 600,000 on PS4.
Yeah.
And so I ended up climbing with like a 70-something% win rate.
Nice.
And the vast majority of my losses were either before I started playing like the past couple of days, or to other people with like insanely high win rates. And so I had a dude today, because I'm like Super Saiyan 2, which is, I think I'm around like 30 or 370,000 right now.
Gotcha.
And there was a dude who was Supreme Kai, but he was like low Supreme Kai, like below 410,000. And so he lost 2 in a row to me. And like the next one, if it took like a bigger chunk of change, would have demoted him. And he RQ'd. And it just, it was like, I know you don't want to get ranked down, but like, bro, like,
come on.
You need to just take the L.
Yeah.
Just take it.
There's a real big problem with that in Street Fighter for a while.
Yeah.
Where people would just climb by, if they'd win, they would just keep winning, and if they were losing, they would just disconnect, so that way they didn't lose points, and then start doing it again, because there's no banning for that.
Yeah.
And then they never fixed that, right? It's still like that.
It's slightly fixed now, where the people who do that only are able to play with other people who do that.
Who do that? Okay, so they put you in like a
shadow ban you.
lounge for assholes like you. Yeah.
Shadow ban.
Okay.
The only problem about that whole system is that there's almost no way to get back out of it once you're in it. And if you have a bunch of people do it to you, it also counts you as rage.
It puts you in there. Wow.
That's ridiculous.
That's stupid.
Because
yeah.
I was playing on Wi-Fi for a while, and my internet every now and then would cut out because Wi-Fi is dumb. And it put me in there, even though I was the one who got raged on mostly, and then I only like DC'd once or twice. And I'm like, come on now, you fucking kidding me?
That's rough.
Doesn't Dragon Ball have no penalties for rage quitting to the point where now it's just a joke to people?
Yeah, because like they made it so that way you can like, okay, so at first it was like a really big issue because you could only tell, like, if they disconnected a certain percentage of times, their name would would show up purple, and you could like choose not to accept the game with them. But it didn't actually hand out a loss, and it didn't lose them any points. So there's really no reason to not do it, except it takes longer to find a match.
Disconnect. Yeah.
And it's like now you can like filter your search by like, ping.
People who disconnect a lot.
Yeah, and you can see, like, I always have mine as just high completion rate only, which is actually surprising why that dude rage quit. But like,
he's probably just desperate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him.
it.
Like, I get salty when somebody's like very obviously a Smurf too, and they just juncture my shit. Yeah. But like, at least I just give him the points and like walk away. It was the third game anyway. It wasn't even it wasn't even the first game where he was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna rank down." It's like this was the third game. You give him 3, and then you can walk away.
Yeah. I hate people who don't like. My whole stick in Street Fighter ranked is that I give everybody the full set, no matter what. If they're better than me, they're worse than me. They get the full set.
Yeah.
I do that in Dragon Ball if it's relatively close. If it's someone who's like, the only hit I got on them was like a stray because it was an unsafe block string, and I mashed out a light attack, and then they countered anyway and just fucked my shit up. Yeah. Like, if it's someone who's so obviously better than me that I'm not going to learn anything, or if they have like a game style that is like not fun to play against, I'm gonna give them the one game and leave. See, I had a dude yesterday on PC who was not only way better than me, but fucking played Ginyu, Super Saiyan Goku, and Piccolo.
What a madman.
And there was so much shit on the screen, I could not see what the fuck was going on.
That's the whole point.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, no, it's like a totally legitimate tactic, but like,
I love it.
It was just like, I can't really, like, I don't know Ginyu's block strings, and I can't really figure out what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
I hate Ginyu and the Ginyu Force.
I understand that, though, but...
So it's just like, I'm gonna give you the one game, because you genuinely earned it, but I'm not playing against this shit again.
What do you hate about the Ginyu Force?
I don't know, just... for whatever reason, I can't pay attention to it all for some reason. It just throws me off. It's like it's like 4 extra assist characters, you know.
Yeah.
And it just drives me nuts sometimes because I'll be paying attention to Raccoon and freaking Birder hits me with some shit or something. You know, it's just it just drives me nuts.
I can understand that.
It's like having it's like a boss in Dark Souls with like ads. You know, it's like it's annoying.
The worst part is the boss in any games that has ads that come off the character, but there's also parts that stay on them and throw stuff at you. So you're just like you're looking at the stuff that's getting thrown at you, but then it turns out one of those things was actually just an enemy that was thrown at you rather than a projectile, and you're just like, oh, I'm stun locked now.
Great.
Well, I guess there goes my run.
Speaking of ads, WoW Classic finally has a release date, and I'm so happy. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Speaking of ads,
is that going to be like free to play or something?
No, it's if you have a WoW subscription already, you get to play that for free, but you need an active WoW subscription.
Alright, like you can't just get it and then get the game.
Yeah. I think they would have more players that way, but like, I don't know. I'm already playing current WoW, so I'm just excited to play Classic WoW. Speaking of ads, Cameron, what was that?
Speaking of ads, if you want to sponsor this podcast, we could put it in here. Yeah,
that's right.
All right.
You know, all of these scrubs keep filling up my ranked games. If only there was a product that could deal with that.
I wish. Or you know what? Maybe if you didn't want to play on ranked, you could play with your friends using Parsec.
Using Raid Call.
Using Raid
That's
Call.
right. The 2007 alternative to Skype.
But yeah, no, I just felt like saying that because it's fun.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I would love that shit. But oh well. Yeah, no, I've other than like playing Street Fighter this week, I've played a lot of Slay the Spire. I'm trying to get all the achievements in there. I have like 8 left.
Right on.
Yeah. Because I have like 600 hours in the game, so.
Yeah. My next like.
I need to like 100% it so I can be like, all right, I'm okay.
You know my favorite thing about the Telltale games is that just by playing through them, you get all the achievements.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That's pretty lame.
That's kind of nuts.
No, that's fantastic.
I mean, it's useful, but it's kind of lame. Like
it just makes the trophies kind of pointless.
Yeah. I'd say since those games are pretty basic, like 80%, and then you have to go and do like some very specific things for the last like 20.
Yeah. Or make like certain decisions, like certain outcomes really hard to get with certain decisions.
I wouldn't,
and then you can get a trophy for that.
I wouldn't have an issue with it if it was only the first game where that was the case. But because of how they have like save files that carry over, it doesn't make sense to do that in sequels. Like The Walking Dead, right? Like you could do that in the first one, but like any game after that, every achievement should be unlockable in that game with your save.
I was gonna say what it should be is like in the first couple missions, there's like some secret hidden thing that you have to walk around and find.
Yeah.
So that way you can just go, okay, I want to start at session 2, and there's one hidden achievement there that's like just find the thing that says, hey, here's all the people who made the game, and then that's it. And then number 2 is like, here's all the people who made the game, but it's in the episode 2, and so on and so forth.
I don't like those kind of achievements. Like I think those are cool Easter eggs. I don't like those kind of achievements.
I don't mind them as achievements, but
I like if it's like in-game lore stuff, like Halo's like the marathon stuff, or
I gotcha, yeah.
Yeah, the waypoint, or not the waypoints.
What about the
is that
skulls?
what they're called? Terminals.
What about the skulls? You don't like those?
No, skulls are cool.
But
because that's like fun shit.
They're tied to achievements, though.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay.
No, I'm not talking about like. I don't mind having achievements for finding shit. I mind having achievements for finding Easter eggs.
Gotcha.
Easter eggs should be separate from achievements.
Okay, I can see that, yeah.
Like there should be a separate list.
Yeah. Or it's just like, it's like, hey, the devs are here. Like, you shouldn't get an achievement for that. You should be like, oh, cool, devs are here.
Right, yeah, exactly. It's just
an
Easter egg. It's, you should, you know, yeah.
I can get behind that.
Oh, God, what game was it?
Batman.
Oh, it was Halo 2, the very first mission. No, Halo 3.
Mm-hmm.
There was one of the missions that you could get up on like a ledge, and there was like a bunch of dolls, and I know everyone knows about this, but like, it was like a family of dolls that were just sitting there chilling. Mm-hmm. Like, I like that shit, and like there was no achievement for finding that. It was just like, oh, this is cool.
I was gonna say that's like Batman is like in Arkham games. There are like so many little Easter eggs that just you can't interact with at all, and they have nothing to do with anything. Like, but it's like you saw it. There you go.
Was the crocodile one of them?
Yeah, in Arkham City, he's like just randomly in a sewer, and if you run past it's like a graded off sewer, and if you run past it, he'll just pop up and like try to grab you, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's.
But there's no, I don't think there's no like achievement for that or anything. He just shows up.
I gotcha.
I really got to play those games.
They're really good.
I played the first one
Batman
for like
games.
2 or 3 hours, and I'm just like, this is really slow.
Yeah.
I just can't play Telltale games, man.
Dude, I fucking love those games.
I can't do it. It's like watching a movie for me. It's ridiculously hard.
I think it just depends on the story for me. Like, I couldn't really play through Walking Dead at all because I was just bored. But I did like the Fables based one.
That
I'm blanking.
That one based on Fable?
Not that Fable. Fables, the comic
I see
series.
what you're saying. Not Wolfenstein.
Wolf something.
Yeah. Oh, The Wolf Among Us.
Yes.
Wolf Among Us. Yeah. Like I could play through that because I enjoyed the story more. So it was like having a better time.
That one was a good story. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
And then I don't know. I think I have the first episode of Batman, the Batman Telltale game. I got for free somehow.
That game
I don't know if I want to play that.
That game is actually so good.
Is it?
Yeah, but I think it gets better if you get both the first and the second one.
Really? Okay.
Oh, because the second one deals a lot with the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
But like, the first one is more just like being Batman. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna fucking replay those games. God damn it.
Have you guys heard of the Batman VR game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I didn't hear exciting things about it.
Apparently, the sound director did a great fucking job with it.
Really?
So, spoilers for that game if you guys care. I don't know if you do. Anyways, so
in Batman VR, there's no story in Batman VR.
There's a small story.
It's not a real story.
Okay, anyways, at the very end of it, Joker shows up, and I think it's Joker. Someone shows up and they're behind you.
You'd know if it was the Joker.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was the Joker. They whisper in your ear, but with the headset on and the stereo sounds.
Some more in the nudges in my pants.
But
Sorry, it was right there.
Yeah, no, you're good. Apparently, it was so well done that it's like haptic feedback, and it forces people like to whip their heads around because it freaks them the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
I love shit like that, like where things are just so well done that it feels like.
Ooh, then you should play Hellblade.
Hellblade. Is it good? Wait,
yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah, is that the one with the girl who is insane?
Yeah, they tell you to wear headphones.
Yeah, my brother showed me the intro to that game, like the first 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, it's legit great.
Game is fucking amazing. Yeah, I love that. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like Bloodborne quality good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like Bloodborne takes it because just the gameplay is different, but like just the
Aesthetics.
kind of game it is, the aesthetic. Yeah, like just the fact that it's not super long. It's like I think they call it a double A game because it's not super huge, but it's not like an indie game either.
Yeah, it's too much money and too much time and love went into that game to like.
Yeah, like triple A games can tend to feel bloated, but like this kind of game, Hellblade was like it told a tight story, great character development, good combat. It was good. It was just good. It was just solid.
Yeah, I was gonna say solid combat. The combat to me didn't look like it was amazing, but I only saw a little bit of it, so I could be wrong.
When you get into the game, you get connected more to the combat and it plays into the story.
Gotcha. Okay. Because like I said, I only saw the
and you get some really good stuff later on.
Okay. Yeah, I need to check that out then.
It's super good. Shit, I might re-download it and play it.
So yeah, but other than Street Fighter, Slay the Spire, I don't think I've played any other games. I played Blaze Blue for a little bit and beat my friend's ass.
Cross Tag?
No.
Oh.
We know the story now.
Mm.
And so yeah, I'm thinking about buying units on the PC though.
Oh, okay. Is there a bigger?
I don't know where it's bigger at. I'm not getting a Elgato for a while, so
That's fair.
I just need to get more fighters on the PC. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I know.
That's what.
I'm going to be signing up for the Grand Blue Fantasy beta.
Oh, the beta.
Yeah, I'm going to stream the shit.
Tell me how that goes.
Yeah, I will. The new character just got it. One of the new characters just got announced recently. And
Yeah, I saw. He had some name I didn't understand or whatever the fuck.
You'd probably love that character, Deshaun.
I'll check him out.
He is. So do you know the muscular dude from Full Metal Alchemist with blonde hair and
Out.
the Rip dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically him with more hair, and he's just a wrestler. Like legitimately, he's just a super charming, happy-go-lucky wrestler.
I'm down for that.
It is some funny shit watching.
That's
him
cool.
fight.
Right on.
But yeah, the game's looking awesome. Well, yeah. Other than that, how you guys doing? How's your weeks?
Well, I did stuff, kinda.
Oh,
Oh, hold up.
Yep.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep. You good now?
All right. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool.
All right. Yeah, I was like, I could see it going down. We played a really bad game of D&D.
Again.
No.
Okay.
This has been no. Well, you and I have talked about this.
Yes, we have.
But I'm not gonna get too into it because I don't want to talk about it again because it's tiring.
I got you.
But all I'm gonna say is, if you pick up a book and that book just hurts you and the book is totally useless otherwise, that's a dumb book and it's a dumb thing to have.
So when you pick up a Necronomicon or something, what the fuck?
We picked up an evil book and it hurt us, and then we found out that there was literally nothing we could do with the book, and then we were like, why did you bring us in here then? You just wasted our time for nothing. And it's like that over and over and over again in our D&D game.
Long story short, their entire world is just full of objects that will kill people for touching them.
Yeah, just for no reason.
We have that too. They're just called animals.
No, well, I mean, do pencils kill you by picking them up?
If John Wick is around.
Okay, well, that's fair. That's fair.
If you pick up a light bulb out of a fresh box, does that just instantly kill you?
No. Well, no.
If you pick up a fresh water bottle.
Spontaneous combustion is a thing, but like that's not gonna happen.
Okay, let's put it this way. How about this? You're taking a sip of your water. You put your cup down for too long. The next time you pick it up,
it kills you.
Fair enough. My cup of tea would not like that.
Like it's that kind of shit, and it's just annoying. And like one by one, everybody in the group is realizing it, and we're all just kind of, getting sick. But whatever, not a big deal. I watched a bunch of Marvel stuff for some reason. I watched Planet Hulk, the animated movie, for like the millionth time. Still the best animated Marvel movie because it's the one that has the most love put into it. It's better than the Planet Hulk comic book, I think, because it tells a tighter story. It tells a more cohesive story. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah. And
it went from just being one of my favorite Marvel movies to probably one of my favorite movies.
Well, that's good.
Because it's just I don't think there's any competition between it and the first Guardians movie. Like, it's just leaps and bounds ahead.
What's your favorite part in Volume 2?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. There's a lot of good moments in that.
There's a lot of really good moments in that movie. So I'm trying to think.
I'm thinking about it
because a lot of it is like character stuff, like character moments where they have like their big, I think, payoff or something. It's like
I think that movie probably does the best where it's like everybody seems like they stay in character the entire time. Like there's no
Yeah.
there's no writing plot holes that I can think of like that are egregious at least.
At least character wise. Probably my favorite, because the biggest emotional moment I think is when Yondu, they're flying the colors of a gourd over his funeral,
And then all the other
and
people show up.
yeah, they're all like, doing their chest thing and saluting him, and that one dude is like crying in the the window or whatever.
Oh,
And
I just thought of it.
what?
I just remembered. In Guardians 3, is that kid gonna be there with the whistle?
Probably.
3.
He'll probably be a secondary character.
Because in Guardians 2 at the very end, they gave the only person stuck up for Yondu on his ship the whistle.
Oh yeah, kid. That dude's like a grown ass man.
Yeah, but he looks like he's 15 years younger than everyone else in that ship.
Sure. I mean, he's mostly just the young naive guy, is what they were going.
You know what
for.
he really looks like? He looks like a fucking crack addict.
Yeah, he really does.
Like no,
he looks like a sick man.
no means to the man, but like the dude, it's thin and looks
That's
like a crack addict.
That's what's his name's brother?
Who?
James Gunn's brother.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think so.
No wonder you can afford crack.
Just don't go to Japan with it.
Right? Yeah, they'll ostracize you and blacklist
You'll
you.
disappear from the face of the earth.
Yeah, you could touch kids though if you go to Japan. That's fine. They'll forgive you. You'll get 6 month probation, and
It's such a bad topic. Why did I bring it up?
I have no idea.
All right, so yeah, you watched Guardians. It's a great movie.
Yeah, great movie. I watched like the last 50 minutes of Infinity War, just because it was all I had left on Netflix when I flicked over to it. So I was like, all right, whatever, I'll just watch it. And I ended up watching the final scene where Thanos sits down and just looks out into the universe. I pretty much watched that scene over and over again, probably like 20 times.
It's such a good scene.
Because, dude, like his acting is so good. Like some of the best nonverbal acting I've ever seen. And it's from a big CGI purple man.
That
from fucking like so good. It's just he has this look on his face like a dude has when he cuts his lawn nicely. He's like looking out until he's like, yeah, I did a good job.
He both cut his lawn nicely, paid his taxes,
right,
and realized that he still has money to spend.
He's like that dude just looking at his life like, I made it. I did it, Karen.
I did it. Look, I know you died 3 years ago, but the kids are doing good. They're both graduating from college.
We're going to be all right.
We're going to be okay.
That's the look he had on his face. It was just like...
Overwhelming satisfaction.
I just had to keep looking at it. Yeah.
Overwhelming satisfaction.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I like that stuff. That's why Infinity War to me is a better movie than Endgame.
I can see that.
Endgame has its whatevers, but this was like a character story that paid off for that character, So
that was one of my big issues with Infinity War. Was
that?
I liked Thanos too much.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you think he should have been more of a villain?
I mean, like, I the issue is that by making him a character that you show all this shit, it's like obviously I don't agree with the end, like the end goal, but like I totally understand where it's coming from.
Yeah, and to see him struggling like that, you start to sympathize with him. Like
Yeah.
you see him struggling, trying to get this power.
And he's like, obviously, like, look, I've seen this shit happen before. Like, I just want to fix life. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. And it's like, if you were twisted by all this shit, you'd think like, oh, this is the solution, right? Like, it made me, like, I was so happy when he won. I was like, everyone came out of the film was like, that was such a downer. I'm like, I was so happy.
Yeah, so was I. I was like, you know what? Good on you, Thanos. Congratulations. You earned it, dude.
Like, I know this is going to be taken away in the next film, but, like...
Oh, it was taken away real quick in the next film.
It was just like, bro. Like, I really felt for him. I was like, man, all I want to do is just see this guy fucking farm some sheep, make something out of their wool, and then just sit down and relax with a beer. Like, that is what I wanted to see.
That's what he got.
It would be
Kinda.
interesting. Like, I would have laughed if they took it a whole different way, where like instead of Endgame coming out immediately, they waited like 2 more years for Endgame, and they used those 2 years to like they didn't find a solution for like X amount of time, because in the comics they don't do it that quickly, do they?
Derek, have you seen Endgame?
No, I haven't yet.
Damn, can I spoil it?
I mean, I'd rather you didn't.
Okay, well, in the comic, I'll just talk about the
Hold on.
comic.
Let me pop my earphones out, and then Kaz, you just message me when he's done. Okay. Yep. All right.
So we're
cool.
gonna doing some small spoiler for Endgame, you guys. We will be back in like probably 5 minutes.
So why is this like this?
What?
All right, I don't know. Just spoiler culture.
Yeah,
I know.
It's
just so weird.
Yeah,
it's so weird. All right. Okay, what was your question? Go ahead and ask it again.
Oh, I was asking in the comics compared to the movies, how long does it take for them to find the solution to Endgame?
Well, okay. So here's the thing. Basically, everyone gets snapped out of existence, and then the Silver Surfer shows up and tells them where Thanos is.
Yeah.
And then they all mobilize on Thanos. So basically, instantly happens in like a couple weeks.
Oh God. Because
like,
I know that I know Endgame ends up with Gamora getting the gauntlet for a little bit, fucking everything up.
No. It's Nebula who gets the gauntlet at the end of
fucks everything up.
Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, because Thanos basically makes himself one with the universe, and he turns into he turns into like a big space god, but he leaves his body behind. His body still has the gauntlet on it, so she just takes it and undoes everything.
Yeah, and then she fucks everything up, and then they have to go and like fix that again, and then
then they get it from her, and then
and then Thanos comes back. He's like, "You guys are fucking up. I need to fix this shit." And then that's when the big fight happens. And Hawkeye is there, Wolverine is there.
Well, it's a weird cast of characters who are left because like Cyclops gets killed, Iron Man gets killed, I think Captain America gets killed, like a bunch of characters get killed. They'll get brought back later because Adam Warlock gets the gauntlet.
Shit.
But in Endgame,
they didn't even. Okay, we can get Derek back, but they didn't even show Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
Let's not mention.
Oh, he's at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy too.
I just figured he was going to be like either the solution or helping with the solution in Endgame.
No, I kind of knew he wouldn't because they just having him show up out of nowhere, people would just be like, "Who the hell is this?" It's not like a Captain Marvel where they had a movie to introduce him and then fold him in there. Like he was like in a teaser for. He was in a post-credit scene for Guardians of the Galaxy, in which they didn't even really show him. They just showed his little his birthing pod.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that's enough with spoilers. We're gonna come back now.
I'm not even really sure I spoiled it. Actually, I think I just talked about the comic book.
You really didn't spoil anything. It was
because I forgot. It's because I forgot what I was going to talk about. It had something to do with the beginning of Endgame, but it doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
Hello,
welcome back. Alrighty.
That's probably gonna drive people insane, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to listen to that again.
It'll be all right. They can message you on Twitter.
Yeah, they can bother me on Twitter about it. See if I remember.
Yeah. Currently, like one of our biggest fans is Michael Y2K. That dude is dude's a trip. He's pretty cool.
Pog.
Is he?
Yeah, I like playing with him. He's good hanging out.
He's kind of a troll.
He is a lot of a troll.
Oh.
I dig though. I dig.
Like he's the kind of troll that makes you like smile because he's being a troll rather than.
Yeah, I know a couple guys like that.
I wish
Shout
I had
out
those
to Japanese dog.
I wish I had those kind of viewers in my fan base. I don't really have anybody consistent that I don't know in real life.
So you got my viewers so far have been pretty cool. You got Gevmo, you got Michael, you got Sinman. All three of them. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Hopefully we can just keep growing and making people happy.
Let's hope so, bro. I don't want to be stuck working fucking burgers all the time.
I mean, I'm probably still gonna keep a job, but I would like to at least have something that I could be proud of.
I mean, if I have the chance to, like...
If I have a chance to do it full time, hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it'd be fine, I guess. Being able to talk about video games and shit and play video games full time. Yeah, and not have to worry about anything else.
It would be nice.
That'd be great. It'd be alright, I think.
Yeah. So,
living the dream, it'd be okay.
Yeah, good. Hey Derek, you do anything this week?
I did a lot of working. I played a little bit of League. Oh, I played with some friends and a friend of a friend.
Yo, I played some League this week too. I'm gold. Bitches.
You guys are enablers of a harassment culture.
Yo, that whole walkout thing, I feel bad for anybody who works at Riot right now.
I feel bad for anybody associated with Riot at all.
And I ended up, I'm pretty sure one of the friend of a friend ended up muting me on Discord because I was getting salty that our jungler was not coming top lane.
Derek, you're like one of my favorite people when it comes to League and that kind of stuff because I don't understand how you get so angry so quickly all the
Oh, jeez.
Well, it's like
fucking time.
Because I get upset in lane, and then once the game drags on to like mid game and end game, I'm much more level headed about it. But like, I get really upset in laning phase because this game I missed a kill opportunity twice because an auto attack didn't go through, or I was off by 5 HP or whatever. And then our jungler was just like completely ineffectual. So it was just like, bro, like of course I'm gonna get upset when their jungler has been top 5 times in the past 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was just annoying to deal with. And the other thing was he was salty too. So it's not like it was just like me being like Salt Lord Express. It was like the whole team was kind of in a down mood. Yeah. And I was just like, I was like blaming the jungler. I was like, what was he doing? Which is true. Why the fuck was he not top lane versus Nasus? But whatever. But like when it came to mid game, he still muted me. But it was just like, hey, I need to know, is your TP up? And he wasn't responding. So I'm like, okay, he obviously muted me. But it was like out of salt anyway. So I was just like, this is extremely hypocritical.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But to be fair, I can't really get mad at him because like he did what he needed to do to not get more tilted. So I was like, yeah, like it was the right move.
I just think it's always funny, man. Like,
I get upset when it goes from not being a 1v1 or when I lose because of stuff outside of my control.
I gotcha.
So like jungler always comes, or like fucking minions didn't swap aggro when they should have, that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's why I play tanks. Because
who
the fuck cares if there's 3 people? I'm a shield and walk away.
Yeah. Well, and I also get upset when people don't do anything with the resources they're given. This is mostly an issue with solo queue junglers because enemy junglers the junglers that I'm against tend to be very aggressive, and I don't know if that's part of my playstyle or just there's a lot of aggressive junglers, but like the junglers that are on my team are generally either power farmers or they're always aggressive at the most retarded moments.
Gotcha.
And I'm giving them information that are like, hey, I'm going back now because I have 200 HP and no mana, and I have a 300 or 1300 gold buy. Like, this is a really good back for me. Yeah. It's a cannon wave. Like, I'm backing. I ping that. I'm backing. And then he goes in and blames me for not being there. It's just like, of course I'm going to get tilted because you're too stupid to realize that I'm giving you information.
Yeah. Hey, Deshaun, what makes you salty?
Oh, let's not even get into what makes me salty.
No. What makes you salty? Just one thing. You don't have to name every single thing that makes you salty.
Books that hurt you when you pick them up.
I think the biggest thing that like really upsets me more than makes me salty is when people are like immune to their own salt and then are blaming me for being super salty.
I gotcha.
Or like we have a couple of people in that like I know that are like, oh, that guy's so toxic, and it's like, you do realize that you're even worse, right? It's just that you're not like, you don't rage per se, like you don't yell at the mic, but you do more toxic behavior, like you run it down. It's like I don't
know exactly who you're talking about.
Well, it's just like we have other friends too who make fun of me for being toxic, but are extremely toxic themselves, and it's just like, and it's all in good fun for the most part, but it's just like it infuriates me that people are so blind to their own issues, and it's like, of course I can't be blind. Literally everyone tells me.
Yeah.
So
like I think that's my one thing is that I get salty really easily when it comes to fighting games and stuff. But you know what? I have a catchphrase that tells me exactly what I need to do.
Laugh at yourself?
Yes, laugh at yourself. Good times. Good times. So
and it's just like, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so you played League.
Yeah. I played League. I played a little bit of Mass Effect, and I've mostly just been playing the past couple of days. I've mostly just been playing Dragon Ball on PC, trying to get my rank up and like just fuck around with new teams.
Man, I really need to set a day where I just play Dragon Ball all day, just learn the meta, so I can actually compete with you.
I think I've found 2 of my 3 characters for a team. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. I'm just like debating on the 3rd character.
I am keeping Yamcha in 16 for sure, just because Yamcha is my favorite character. And 16, I love fucking for the birds. You never get to use it, but like, I just the whole point where I just get to chuck your body during combos makes me happy. I do the same thing with Hager. My favorite thing with Hager is you pipe, punch, pipe, and then you grab, throw him in the air, grab, throw him back to the floor, grab, throw him back in the air, grab, throw him back on the floor, super! KO.
Yeah, I don't... Like, I like seeing unique animations in games. Mm-hmm. I don't like necessarily when certain characters are given a lot of extra stuff to do when they don't have many downsides.
I gotcha.
And I think that's my biggest issue with 16 is that he's given so many like tools to work with, like with command grabs dragging down to the ground or like blah 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 whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's like, what is his downside? He has no beam. Okay, so he's like half the cast. It's like,
I think there's a lot of recovery frames on his moves, though. I don't know that for sure, but I feel like there is.
On certain ones, yeah, for sure. But it's just like it's not pronounced enough, and that's the issue for me.
So yeah, what you want to do is not play Marvel ever. Don't
pretty much,
because that's all Marvel is.
Well, I mean, it's fine if it's the entire cast, you know.
Okay, so not the entire cast. People just make it work.
Yeah, well, it's just like that's why I like playing Dota sometimes, is because everything just feels so fucking broken.
But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, but when there's one character out of tune, that's when it feels bad. And 16 isn't even out of tune. I just hate him.
I think DBZ could use a burst. I really do.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like
I could be wrong, but I personally think that Dragon Ball FighterZ would be so much better if it had a burst mechanic, where that way you can either choose your comeback mechanic or break it out of a early combo that would kill a character.
Yeah, I think Rising Thunder had a
because I know
it's kinetic deflect, I think is what it was called.
But
it was when you were getting comboed, you could mash 2 buttons and it would get you out of a combo. And I'm not sure how many times around you could use it or whatever, but like
Blaze Blue has it, Guilty Gear has it, BB Tag has it.
Yeah, I think the thing about Dragon Ball that is an issue now is that everyone's combos are so optimized that like, or not everyone's, but like in general, right?
Yeah.
You can get 60% of a character off of one hit.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and if you have 3 bars, you could potentially get a full character.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with because that's all Marvel is.
Yeah. Well, it's like, and it's fine because it's a 3v3 game, so it's fine for TODs to be in there. But it's like if they're repeatable multiple times throughout a game, that's when it's an issue.
Well,
you know.
No, but like I see where you're coming from. Don't trust me. I see where you're coming from. I come from the background of playing Marvel, which is every character dies in one touch. That's just the game.
Yeah, but DBZ is not a game like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I understand where you're coming from. I don't have a problem with that if you can pull it off. But
yeah,
I definitely see where you're coming from.
Well, it's like GT Goku just got introduced, and he has a bunch of solo TODs, right?
Yeah, oh god.
Or like solo TODs, or like one assist TODs, no sparking, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so like
he's got like crazy shit where he's almost just nonstop.
I was gonna say if it's non-sparking, that's the only time I see when it's a problem.
That's why I was saying if it's repeatable multiple times in a game.
Well, I mean, if it costs 7 bars, I can understand it being a touch of death. If it costs sparking in like 5 bars or 4 bars, I can see it being a touch of death. But when you can do it as one character without sparking, that's when I feel like it's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily like 0 bar 2 assist touch of deaths because those are essentially ones that you can, like, first hit of the game you could TOD someone, because that's what 21 had for a while. But like,
But that's
and
that's because she abused the D loop.
yeah, I'm not saying it was correct. I'm just saying she had that for a while.
Not saying they meant to do it, but they did it.
And it's like, obviously they fixed that now. But like, and yeah, I don't really care if it's a TOD with 7 bars. Like, yeah, that sucks, but it's one character.
And it's 7 bars. That's all their resources.
Yeah, and it's like, really, how many times are you going to get that in a single game? Mm-hmm. Realistically, it's like you're maybe going to hit 7 bars once, and then you're going to vanish and go down to 6.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't mind that, but like, if it comes to a point in the meta where like you can't, like, you have to use sparking as a TOD or else you've wasted it, like, I think that's an issue with the game. Luckily, it's not quite there yet.
I think it's going to get there for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
It's going to get there.
As long as it's not, like, I don't mind that in the pros too much because I'm not there. And I think if they want to show off that, like, hey, look at this combo that does 1,000 hits, it's fine. But if it becomes that way in casual play, and especially at the level where I'm at, which is like Super Saiyan 3, I think is like supposed to be average level for people who actually play the game. Mm-hmm. Like, I should not have to worry about getting TOD'd by the average player.
See, I think you're going to hit a point where you level up where that is the average player.
Maybe.
Because that's where that's probably where I got to in Marvel, is around where I could hang out with the Touch of Death people, and everyone has Touch of Death and whatnot. But I don't have movement. That's the one thing I struggle with in all fighting games is movement. So that's the only thing I couldn't do. I could block for the most part. I could do all the other stuff. It's just when it starts getting across the screen and setting yourself up, I'm just like, nope. All right, I'm into the other side of the screen, but I'm not set up at all.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm worried about the game because I don't want it to stop being fun for people rather than fighting game players.
Oh, gotcha. That's what you're saying.
Because, like, I think Dragon Ball's a great game for,
I honestly think with the system they have, the auto combo system, that game is just going to be fun for all players as long as they play in their rank.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is like,
stay in your caste, peasant.
And there's also, I think there's a big skill gap between like certain systems or certain platforms. Because like playing on PC, even where I am now, I've had people who literally just Dragon Rushed auto combo me, and they're at like Super Saiyan 2 level. So
gotcha.
I don't remember that from when I was playing on PS4.
Huge on PC.
Huh?
The community's probably not huge on PC.
No,
Pretty
which
sure
is
way bigger on PS4.
Well, which is why it's surprising that there's people who just fucking Super Dash auto combo. It's like, I can 2H that, right?
It's like you care enough to have a strong enough PC, but you play like garbage.
Well, it's like, I don't mind people who auto combo because, like, shit, I still auto combo to get shit started.
Yeah.
But it's like,
yeah, that's fine.
yeah, you do.
Okay, when you have a character who makes you block for 16 years, and then on top of that, can command grab you, and the only recourse is to jump, and even then, he still grabs your toe.
So like, you're yelling about, what's it called, 16 putting you on block, son. You should know when my Yamcha would put you on block, son. I could go hit, brr, hit, assist, hit, brr, hit, assist, hit, assist, hit, assist.
You just had 4 assists.
Stop doing that.
The issue with 16 is... Okay, actually, no, we're not going to get back into this fucking conversation.
Yeah, we have this conversation like every other...
Yamcha is significantly easier to block.
Yeah, I know he is. I know.
And, like, I don't have an issue with
mix-ups.
being... Yeah, well, and, like, I don't have an issue with characters with mix-ups if they're earned, right?
Yeah, like I said, 16 has baked-in high-low mix-ups.
Yeah, and, like, that's fine. And, like, 21... high-low mix-ups, that's fine. Goku Blue, like, high-low mix-ups, that's fine. It's just, like, I don't like it when you get the options taken away from you. That's all.
I got you.
But, like, yeah, I don't know. I just want Dragon Ball to stay fun. Because I think it's, like, a good stepping stone for fighting games to find new players.
I can see that, yeah. Yeah, I definitely
Because it's, like,
that.
I mean, I didn't play fighting games before Dragon Ball, really. Like, I had Street Fighter 4 for, like, 3 months on the Xbox when it came out, and I was like, oh, this game is cool. And then I played online, got bodied for 3 matches, and was like, this fucking sucks, and never touched it again.
I'm not able to double tap. I just can't do it. Because I was trying to learn focus dash cancel combos,
Mhm.
and I found out very quickly that I just can't double tap the stick.
I gotcha.
Because for sure I can dash cancel stuff, especially if it's a one button dash. But other than that, nope.
Yeah, I don't know. I would honestly like to see auto combos in more games. It's as long as they're balanced.
Please no, God no, please, please no. Why'd you say that? Why would you say that? No,
I'm pretty sure Grand Blue Fantasy's gonna have.
I know. I'm so upset.
I think it's fine if it doesn't control the meta. And at a high level, it never will. I don't think. So it's not an issue.
No, it is an issue because when you learn combos, that means you have to learn each part of the auto combo to learn the combo.
What?
So you're saying it's more advanced?
No, what I'm saying is I'd rather just press square and then forward square and then back square, then down square, and then forward triangle, then down triangle, and then triangle, and then launch, and then up triangle, and then instead of having a auto combo where I just go square, square, pause, square, 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 pause, triangle, triangles, pause, and then launch.
Who's saying you can't do both?
Because in order to get optimal combos, you need to drop the auto combo at some point.
Yeah, so what's the issue here? If you're playing for optimal combos, you're not going to use the auto combos.
You mean to tell me a video game, fighting game system has options? It's crazy.
It means you have to learn the
He's
auto
a Street Fighter player.
combos.
Be careful.
You have to learn.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys! I'm a Marvel player. You have to learn the full auto combo system in order to drop the combos at the right points to get the full combo. And I hate that. I absolutely hate that. I'd rather learn what buttons link together than learn combo string that you have to drop at some point to do the rest of the combo.
I think we're talking about two different things here.
You guys are talking about auto combos.
Yeah. You know those things where you just mash one button and do something cool?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know
that allow like beginner players to just feel like they're actually playing the game rather than mashing square?
Yes. And you know those things where you have to stop the auto combo and then start up the auto combo and then stop the auto combo and then start up the auto combo?
No, because those are not automatic.
They are. That's how
No,
Dragon Ball
they're
Z
not.
works. That's how Fighters works.
No, you can literally, on every single character, mash square and get an auto combo.
yes.
You don't have to pause for shit.
Okay, so Yamcha's combo is square auto combo for the first 2 hits, and then stop, and then go to triangle auto combo for the next 2 hits, and then
That's not an auto combo.
It is part of the auto combo. So what I'm saying is that second hit of the light auto combo needs to connect, rather than just jab jab. Instead of having 2 different jabs, it's just auto combo string stop, auto combo string stop, into special.
What Derek talks about stops at auto combo.
Yeah,
You're talking about going to a bunch of different stuff after doing an auto
that's
combo.
what I'm saying is that I'd rather just press square and then forward square for the 2 hits of the auto combo. So you know, like forward square being a different attack than square. Okay,
So you'd rather do more work.
Yes,
you'd rather add an extra level.
I'd rather do more work. Yes, I would.
Okay.
I'd rather have the command list for your character to be huge rather than be just your couple special quarter roll moves. I like Tekken's command. I like Tekken's list. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, it's exactly like Tekken's list.
I like the fact that everything in Tekken is a.
Yeah, but I love Tekken, and I'm not sitting here shitting on auto combos.
I know. It's just my personal preference. I don't like.
I guess.
I just don't like the fact that I have to learn this auto string in order to learn the game.
So just play one of the more technically advanced characters and fighters. Like the issue isn't that the option isn't there for you. It's that I'm playing these 3 characters.
Yeah.
If you pick up Cell, if you pick up GT Goku, if you pick up Videl, all of those characters have things that are
those
not
more
auto
technical
combos.
characters are in there, especially GT Goku. He's got a lot of that shit.
Probably just play with more of the monster.
Or like fucking Cell, fucking 2M, M, back M, fucking light, down, light, heavy.
I
That is his combo.
I was gonna say I originally wanted to play Cell, so I might pick him up instead of Goku. Or I might just drop Yamcha, even though I fucking love that dude, but I really don't want to drop Yamcha because I like him.
Then don't, man.
I'll probably pick up Cell.
Well, every time you're like, I'm gonna drop Goku, I'm gonna drop Yamcha. It's like the two best characters in the game right now are Yamcha and Goku.
Are they really?
Yeah. Well, I think Yamcha's best assist, and then Goku's like just insanely good overall.
Yamcha's assist is so fucking good.
Yeah, just extends combos, man.
And it just covers so much too. Like you go in and you put a couple buttons and you're like, okay, I need to keep myself safe. Yamcha, hold him down.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just.
I got you.
I think
that's just my pet peeve. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I'd rather have more buttons and have more control rather than be stuck to these couple things.
I think it's the way that Dragon Ball's implemented it is fine for me because I think almost every attack you can pull off in an auto combo you can pull off anywhere else. So
probably
except maybe the second hit of the light auto combo.
Because I was gonna say probably I just don't know enough about that game. It's really probably what the issue is that I don't know enough about these games.
I'm pretty sure it still does have what you're talking about, Cameron, just in a different, just not directly the auto combo itself, but combos that work like an auto combo that you input yourself.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Like I said,
I know Gohan and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, and like
adult Gohan.
I think a lot of people's light auto combos are unique, but like their medium auto combos you can do by you can do by yourself.
You can do by yourself. Yeah. And I believe they do more damage if you do them by yourself rather than the auto combo.
Yeah, it's like 30 damage or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all it is. It's just I like having more control with my move list and be able to throw those moves out whenever I need to.
I like being able to play the fucking game.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. I think I do too.
I like it when guys with spiky hair shoot each other with laser beams.
Look, if you don't like that in your life, something's wrong, man.
Just not having fun, really.
Yeah.
You don't like stuff like that.
You know what I enjoy?
Golden Sun.
But I was gonna say, playing a game where you can look over the person next to you, have a terrible time.
Just weeping and crying and shaking his head.
There's something about that where you like you hear them say "fuck" under their breath, and you're just like, yeah.
It's like I'm getting them now. Ridiculous.
I don't know. I hate you.
I know you do. Because there's nothing worse than winning a match and feeling like you lost.
I think the biggest issue for me is like the way that you play is so, or the way that you say you play, which is kind of true, is that you like to shut people down completely, and I like to outplay people.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's one of those games where like if you lose, it's like fuck, that was close. Like I could have won that, instead of like fuck, I think the back button on my controller is broken because I've been holding it for so long.
Yo, I mean, I love putting people in situations.
Cameron just gravitates towards the most aggravating, not let you play characters ever.
Even his lead character now.
It's so much fun making someone think they can win and then just putting their ass against the wall and beating the shit out of them.
And then you wonder why I start off my combos with auto combos.
Yeah, there you go.
Stick the light in there and let just go.
It's like, well,
but
it's like, that's how you want to play it.
But I mean, you can go hit, crouching hit, standing hit, dash forward, hit, and just you keep falling off in squats, man.
Or I could just triple light into a full bread and butter. Like,
it's like, why does your triple light cross up? You just get free cross ups. I mean, I know you can get jabbed out of them now, but still, free fucking cross ups.
I mean, it's not a cross up; it's a mix.
It's more of a no. It's more so a mix is like high-low mix.
Yeah, you're talking about Goku Blue, right?
No, I was talking about cat ears, dude. Beerus.
Oh, Beerus, which I don't play anymore.
No, you don't. But like
he does have a
cross up.
He does have a cross up. It's fucking great.
Yeah, no,
it's so funny.
Mix. I can understand a mix that doesn't switch sides, but like it's when it switches sides mid combo. I'm just like, why? Why do you just get a
Because it's
Why do you
Beerus.
just get a free side switch, man?
It's Beerus.
Beerus is meant to infuriate people.
Yeah, I
Oh
can
yeah.
tell.
Because there's no other reason why a celestial deity should be low tier. I love Beerus, and I think he's got a bunch of like cool ideas. It's just the fact that you can super dash through almost all of his projectiles is like,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Beerus set up this insane like pressure in the corner. What do I do? Oh, R2, and then we're good.
Super dash. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're okay. We're living.
God damn it.
Oh man, there's nothing better. There's nothing better than being on the back foot for like ever, and then just finding that one opening, and then just beating the ever living shit out of somebody.
Oh, I know.
Man, neutral jump is a pain in the ass against people, man. I love it.
You know what I've been taking from all the Dragon Ball YouTubers online is fucking safe jumping after you hard knock someone down.
Yeah.
Because like regardless of whatever elo I'm playing in, people are always like, "Let's 2H," and I'm like, I'm not attacking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wonderful. One of my favorite things to do in Blaze Blue, if you're playing someone who doesn't have a wake up invincible attack, is you run at them, you neutral jump, and you wait till right before you hit the ground. And if they don't press anything, you're like, oh, actually, by the way, I am attacking. Sorry, I lied to you. My attack comes out in 2 frames. Have fun with that.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Insta overhead, pretty much. Media overheads are disgusting, man. Media overheads are disgusting.
Yeah, I fucking hate them.
I do too.
You know what pisses me off in Dragon Ball? Is you can fucking react to an overhead with a 2H, but the 2H won't go through. You still get hit by the overhead.
Yeah, that's it's just there's so many small things that in that game that I just don't know, and that's the reason why I lose to you. Because I'm like, I'm doing these combos, but why is he not taking any damage?
Because I'm holding back, and then down back when I need to.
Because he switched characters, and now that character's healing. Oh, I haven't switched characters in a while. Looks at my health bar. Why do I have 2 HP and he has full?
I told you how to swap people out, man.
I know. I forget that that's a thing in that game.
That's okay. So many other people do too.
Like I know.
Oh, I caught this dude in a fucking snapback loop.
Yeah, you told me. You told us.
No, today, this morning.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, because you did it last week too.
It was fucking gross, bro. I happy birthdayed him, snapped out the character, and then immediately snapped the other character back in, and then got a combo and snapped the other character back in.
Nice.
And he was just like 30 seconds into the game, 2 of his characters are nearly dead, and his third character is taking some damage too. And he's just like,
that's
awesome. So about that.
Deshaun, you need to get some internet so you can get in these fighting games too.
Well, I mean, I have internet. I just don't pay for PlayStation Plus anymore. Yeah, because I just
you have no reason to at the
I don't know. Yeah, because I don't really play online that much, so. But maybe I'll.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, because I'm more into games like Sekiro. Just start like an old school PlayStation 2 game, and you just jump in. You know.
Do we know if Lethal League came out on the PS4 yet?
The new one, right, Blaze?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on there. I put it on my wish list, I think.
Because I need to get that for you guys, and then we'll have Derek record it all, so that we can all play together and get some other content for this channel.
Does not say yet.
Okay.
I'm looking into it right now.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's a podcast.
The podcast was beaten.
It shall. It has been defeated.
Oh, damn! They're gonna make that. They're gonna change that song too in the game. They're gonna make it all fucking rocked out.
That would be bad.
Edgy.
That would be so bad. They better not. You know what? You know what I'd be happy with if it changes depending on who's in your game. So like
Party.
Yeah, party. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you. So like, say if it's like Ares, Barrett, and Cloud, it's like this church stuff with a little bit of rock. And then like if it's like Tifa, Vincent, and let's say Kate Sith, it's like a techno opera.
That'd be cool.
Same.
Wait, what game were you talking about?
Same like
Lethal
like
League.
same tune and everything, but just slightly different music. Yeah, I think that'd be.
I think it'd be cool to have different versions for each character, just depending on who gets the last hit.
Yeah.
You know what would be really cool?
What would be cool?
You know what would be really cool? Literally anything Golden Sun. I will take a pachinko game, Nintendo. Give me something. Acknowledge our existence a little bit more. Just let us know.
I feel like I should just code a Unity game where it's just a 2-player game and you always get a Golden Sun card and it just wins the game for you.
No, what you need to do is make a 2-player game and the title screen just says Golden Sun, and when you click start, the title screen folds into 2 pieces, and first player is Golden, second player is Sun, and the whole point is just touch each other. Just running. That's the whole point of the game. It's just make your character tag.
I will take anything that just lets me know that Golden Sun isn't dead. You should check out like some Golden Sun like Reddit boards or something. Like, it's a sad state of affairs.
Is it really that bad?
You know, it's like a fan club where everybody just kind of left after the thing stopped being popular, and it's just like a few people left.
That one guy's like every couple months he's just like, "Hey, I heard something, but
yeah."
One of the artists for Golden Sun said that they would really like to do Golden Sun, and that was it. And that was it.
They would love to come back and play Golden Sun.
All right, guys. I appreciate you sticking around if you stuck around for this long. Oh, wait. We need to tell them where we're from. Hey, guys. Where can we find you? We'll skip that.
I'm Mr. Urban Buddha on Twitter. Bother me about that thing I forgot earlier.
Yeah. And Mr. Urban Buddha on...
YouTube, Mr. Urban Buddha, or The Urban Buddha on Twitch. And that's it.
He eventually will get around to doing more content.
Eventually.
You can find me at Cayman Second on Twitch and YouTube, and real_CAS on Twitter. Although I think you can look up Cayman Second on Twitter too.
Is your name that right now?
It's real_CAS, but the name that shows is Cayman Second, I think.
Okay, so then if it's that, then they can search you that way. Because that's what mine is. It's I press the buttons on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, laugh at yourself. We'll catch you guys next time.